Hey ladies, how are you? It's your girl cami305, and to the ladies on KISS, it's your girl Camille Belizean Princess. This is my first video that I'm doing, as you can tell, because you saw I was all blocked up. I was trying to do something else, so I do apologize for that. Like I said, this is my first video on YouTube, and I really decided that I wanted to make this video because it's kind of like a tribute video to all the women out there that have helped me along my journey. I'm really appreciative of all the help that I received. I joined a hair care forum, KISS, in November, or on November 2010. Yeah, November 2010 is when I decided to say, you know, let me see what's going on with my hair. My hair's not acting right, and kind of get help from different people that may understand, you know, the different struggles that I'm going through. So I decided to join KISS, and through that time I have learned a lot. Previously I was relaxed, and I always used to keep my hair short, and I made a promise to my mother and my husband that I was going to stop cutting because they used to call me Edward Scissorhands. I love to cut. So for the past like 3 years I stopped cutting, and in February of 2010 I had another little girl. I have 2 older daughters, but I had another little girl in February of 2010. So since that time I said, okay, I'm going to start growing out my hair. You know, I'm getting older. I don't know if it's going to grow right. So I said, let me kind of chill out with the scissors and start growing out my hair. Well, since I was doing that, I really wasn't having any problems. You know, a lot of people complain about how their hair acts weird after they have the baby. I've never had that problem, but I have had some crazy issues with relaxers since I've lived in North Carolina. Unfortunately, it's just been that way for me. So I was stretching out my relaxers. I got one probably like May of 2010, and I didn't really like the way it took, but I said, you know, I'm going to stretch out my relaxer. And then, like I said, in November I found out that I was stretching out relaxers because I refused to relax my hair every 8 to 10 weeks. That is a no-no. That is ridiculous to me. I'm not doing that. That's just damaging to your hair, and I'm not going to do that. So I didn't know I was stretching, but I said I'm stretching. But I knew I had to go back home to New York in December to visit my family around the Christmas holiday. So I said, you know, let me go fix my head, you know. Go home with my hair looking nice, blah blah blah. Well, I got a relaxer after stretching from like May or whatever, so that's June, July, August, September. It was ridiculous. It was like almost 6 months, maybe more like 5. But as soon as I saw my hair, I knew it had been over processed. It was like paper thin. Now mind you, previously I had got some layers, and the layers were like 25. It was just like layers all over my hair, and it was like, oh my god. But that's okay. It's another story. I'll talk about it another time in probably my complaining session, or maybe I'm over it now, who knows, because now I'm natural, so we going forward. But you know, I had all these layers, and then I got the relaxer, and so when I felt my hair, it didn't feel like my hair. It was awful. It was so limp. It was so lifeless. It was so dead. It was ugly. That's how I felt. I felt ugly. I felt my hair was ugly. I felt other people thought my hair was ugly. You know, mind you, like I said, I had my daughter in February. This is December 2010. You know, I got my issues going on because I just had a baby. You know, you stressed, you tired. I still got 2 teenage daughters. I gotta watch them heifers because they girls, you know. But I have no problems with them, but I still gotta be smart and keep my eye on them. So I got my teenagers, then I have my little baby, I got my husband, I got school, you know, trying to get my bachelor's. I got so much going on, and to top it off, my hair's not acting right. No, that's like the icing on the cake. So, you know, of course, it was tears. I was cussing folks out. I was hot. I was upset. The works. So, of course, I have to listen to my husband tell me, oh, mommy, I told you about putting that stuff on your hair. That stuff is not good. They put it too long, and it's going to kill the hair. And lo and behold, he knows what he's talking about. But do we really want the man to know that he's right? No. So what do I say? You don't know what you're talking about, Poppy. It's fine. Nothing's wrong with my hair. Wow, you know, he goes in another room. I'm having heart attacks because I'm looking at my hair like I can see the light through it, and that's not good. So after that, December 2010, I said, no more. I can't do this. I'm going to go natural. I got all, I stretch it so long. I've been natural 4 times before this. I wouldn't say be natural, but I've cut off all my hair before and just let it grow naturally. And that was when I was in the military. So I used to just fade the sides, fade all the back, and I would have like a little bit, no, yeah, I had like that much hair on the top of my head. So what I would do is just wash it every day, no, and throw some conditioner in it, and that was it. PT, whatever, for the rest of the day. But December is when I said, okay, I'm gonna grow it out. I'm gonna see how long I can get my natural hair to grow, because it's been, you know, since I was a teenager, or early teen, like 12, 13 years old. So I want to see, you know, what it'll be like. Now granted, when I used to get relaxes when I was a young girl, it was once a year, and that worked fine, you know. And my mother used to do it, and I had no problems. She was doing it once a year, and it was just so you can manage the hair. But you know, now I'm older, and things have not gone my way. I have unfortunately not been able to find people that can deal with, you know, they don't take the time out to respect your hair and respect you as an individual. Because when you're doing someone's hair, but you're so busy on the phone, blah 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 blah, is that you can't take care of your clients, because you have somebody with a relaxer in their hair sitting for 20-25 minutes, and they're telling you it's burning, but they still continue to run around and take care of 15 other people. Then it's time, you know, you got to do what you have to do. Not all stylists are like that, because I have some girlfriends that are hairstylists, and they are bad. I just can't sit there all day, you know. Like, I don't mind going visit shopping, chit chat, but I can't be there all day. I can't, because I have so much stuff to do, you know. So I decided I got to make a change. I have to do something. And like I said, this video is a thank you tribute video to so many awesome women out there that have helped me along the way. And what has helped me, like I said, is watching YouTube videos, joining the KISS hair care forum, and finding women that are totally unselfish, women that are willing to like hold your hand via the computer and guide you. Now granted, they know you have to do research on your own, because hair is hair, but every single individual's hair is different. I have 3 daughters, and every single one of them have different hair. All of us in the house, including my husband, so that's 5 people, and we all have different hair. But at the same time, everything I use, it works on them, thank goodness, because my daughters, they would have me spending money because they like to go shop for their hair stuff, but they're natural too. And that's another thing that made me change my mind. I have a 16-year-old that's natural. I have a 13-year-old that's natural, and they're loving their hair. They got like no problems. Now they cut their hair all the time because they like to keep it, you know, to the shoulder. My oldest loves to keep it like neck length. I don't know why. That's her new thing. Ever since she turned 13, she don't want hair no more, but that's another story. But ever since that, I said, you know, my daughters are natural. Their hair looks so healthy, looks so pretty. It just is gorgeous to me. And that's what kind of pushed me to be like, you know what, I remember when my hair was natural and I used to go wet it and wear it curly and do so much more things to it. It was more versatile. It was stronger. It was really, really stronger, you know. And I don't care about the kinks. I like the kinks. I like the big fat curls. I like the tiny curls. I like the coils. I like everything, whatever they call them. I love it. I love to be able to feel like, rub my hand in my hair and I feel, and this is my hair, you know. It's an awesome feeling. Awesome feeling for me personally. So during this journey that I've been going through, of course, you know, I've lost my mind several times, especially to my KISS sisters. I love you guys, because I know I drove y'all crazy with my issues and my questions and my wanting to quit my journey, because I was so frustrated with my hair. You know, I'm crazy too. I just had a baby, so you know, hormones is not right. But what I've learned is that patience is a virtue, and that there are some people out here in this world that, even though we live in a selfish society where it's all about me, there are some people who really are how God says we should be, and that it's more happiness in giving than receiving. There have been so many people, whether it's been on YouTube or whether it's been on KISS, that they really epitomize what being unselfish is all about, because they have taken the time to make videos, to respond to so thousands and thousands and thousands of women that are going through different hair issues. And that's why I said I had to make a video. This is my first video, so please be patient. Don't be ugly, be kind, you know, and hopefully I'll get better as I do it. But I said I had to make a video because so many people I've watched their videos and learned so much. And so I had to say thank you to the women that have guided me, have held my hand and been like, okay, come on, Camille, stop whining, come on, this is what we're gonna do. So when I cut this hair off in August of 2011, August the 26th to be exact, 2 days after my birthday, it was like hallelujah. But I live in North Carolina, and this water here, they could talk about New York any day of the week, but our water is not this hard. This is ridiculous. This water is so crucial, I don't even know what's in the water. So, you know, I was crying to my KISS sisters. I called my mother, mommy, my hair feel like coconut trash. If any of you are from the Caribbean or Central America, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That hard part of the coconut that is so brittle, it's almost like Brillo. That's how my hair felt. I never felt like that before. I knew that's not my hair. That's not the hair I was born with. That's not the hair that I'm used to coming out of my head. But, you know, I love water. And I am a little addicted to wetting my hair a lot. And the more I was doing it, the harder it was getting. So I was like, whoa. So I have to come up with something. So, again, the YouTube goddesses and the KISS goddesses came to my rescue. And African Export hipped me on to something called Carefree Curl, which I should have known about it because my grandmother had a curl back in the 80s. And I started using that instant activator, and I started using some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, castor oil, and I rubbed that joker through my hair. Then I started putting this on here, the Shea Moisture Curl, whatever, y'all know what it is, the moisture thing, and rubbing it through my hair, doing some twists, bun it, which now I know it's bantu knots, but when I was a little girl, that's how we dried our hair. You know, my mother would part it up, plait it, twist it, stick bobby pins in it. Now I had to let her know, mommy, you were like 3 decades ahead of your time. So she thinks she's just fierce now. But this is something that women did with their children in Belize, Central America. They do that. And they didn't know that they were so fierce. So I had to let my mother know she was ahead of her time. So, you know, I started doing that. And so now, I mean, I've been all over the world today. But, and I've been digging in my hair because I need to wash my hair. So I do apologize. It's a little raggedy, but I need to wash it, and I've been doing this, and it has been working, and my hair is thriving. My hair is not dry. It's super soft. It feels so good. My husband, he compliments my hair, and you know how men are. They don't just throw compliments about hair, especially if you have a husband like mine. He does not compliment unless it is well deserved. And he told me my hair looks really, really pretty. And that it looks real healthy. He was like, and then of course he had to put his 2 cents in that I should have never put a relaxer in, but you know, hey, it happened. Psycho, it's done, it's finished, right? So I'm excited about my new hair journey, my new natural hair journey. But what's more exciting to me is the fact that there are countless numbers of women out here, regardless of race, creed, religion, whatever, regardless of age. There's no discrimination to the amount of women out there that are so willing to hold my hand and so many other women's hand and help them through their natural, relaxed, transitioning, whatever kind of journey. And regardless of if you want your hair to stay neck length or if you want it to go to your hip, to your butt, whatever, there's so many women that are willing to share the information. Now granted, what works for them might not work for me. Some of the things they do, I might have to tweak it a little bit and then use it. But what I really like is the fact that people are being unselfish. That to me, that's nice. That's the whole reason why I said, you know, I'm not a YouTube video maker, but I had to come on today and just say, you ladies are awesome. Because when I was ready to just give up, and when I broke down and I was in tears and I didn't know what I was going to do because my hair was just so freaking ugly and disgusting and pissing me off, it was the women, my KISS sisters. And I mean, you ladies, Miss L, you just persistent. You know who you are, Miss L. You tell her how it is. You be like, and you need to research, and I like that, so I don't be lazy. But to the sisters like African Export, you're awesome. The truth is here, you text lax, but I love you. African Export again, I am so addicted to your videos, it makes no sense. I just found you like recently. Like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber, but I'm starting to really get on there and find so much information. So I'm ending this video now, but what I want to say to you ladies is thank you from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all your help. Have a great one, and this is not the end.